Welcome to our top. Today we will see top 10 richest musicians in the world. And don't forget subscribe our top for more great content and like the video.
Number 10, Bono net worth, $1.04 billion. Bono made plenty of cash in the 80s as the frontman for U2, and he's kept that success rolling into areas unrelated to music. Most of Bono's 10-digit net worth comes from a series of shrewd business investments. In the 90s, he financed the refurbishment of Dublin's Clarence Hotel, turning it into a successful boutique resort. Through an investment fund, Bono also holds stakes in major companies like Facebook and Forbes Media Group. Lastly, Bono also sits on the board of a drone delivery company called Zipline. Clearly, he's been busy.
Out the window, but if it's this body odor situation, the aisle.
The aisle?
Yeah.
Because of the ventilation?
But just to get out.
Okay. Favorite smell, speaking of which? Favorite smell?
Number 9, Beyoncé net worth, 2 Grammys. She's won the award more times than any other artist in history and is still churning out chart toppers, most recently with Cowboy Carter. In addition to her musical success, Beyoncé has enhanced her wealth with ventures like her. Number 8, Selena Gomez net worth, $1.19 billion. Selena Gomez's road to riches has been more winding than most. She first entered the public eye as a Disney star, but diversified her revenue streams, excuse the businessy parlance, by launching her music career. 5 studio albums later, Gomez has returned to acting with Only Murders in the Building, but it's her role as founder of Rare Beauty that earned her a significant chunk of her millions.
This sound. I don't even know. Can I get that high? Hang on. Sorry. No, I don't mean that.
Thank you.
Hey, I can go really low.
How
you want to know how low?
Yeah, go low, how low?
Okay. I feel.
Number 7, Herb Alpert, net worth, $1.25 billion. Who is the response the above name likely elicited, and we can't fault you for it. So just who is this Herb Alpert, who is sandwiched between some of the most recognizable names on the planet as an ultra-rich musician? Alpert is a trumpeter and is often regarded as one of the best jazz musicians of all time. He's had 5 #1 albums, won 9 Grammys, and is the only musician to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 as both a vocalist and instrumentalist. Most of Alpert's net worth isn't derived from his trumpet skills, though. He co-founded A&M Records in 1962, and the label grew to become one of the largest in North America. Alpert sold the company in 1989 for close to $750 million, which is no small sum.
What I try to do, I try to make uplifting music. You know, we're going through a strange time right now in this country and around the world. I want music to elevate, you know? I like that feeling.
Absolutely, that's a great thing. That's right.
Number 6, Madonna, net worth $1.26 billion. Madonna's rise helped revolutionize the music industry in the 80s, earning her the title Queen of Pop. The singer has managed to retain a sizable fan base since. After her debut album in 1983, Madonna has pulled off 12 concert tours, resulting in her racking up some considerable coin. Elsewhere, she founded Maverick Records in 1992, which has grown into a highly successful label.
Class. It would be controversial. It would be challenging.
Just like
I'd probably end up in jail.
Yeah, of course you would. Yeah.
Not a crazy happen.
We have Elvis Costello on the show tonight, along with you, and I was saying to you. So I was talking to you.
Number 5, Bruce Springsteen, net worth $1.60 billion. Bruce Springsteen recently became a billionaire, courtesy of some exceptionally savvy financial decisions. The boss sold his entire musical catalog, including more than 300 songs and 20 albums, to Sony in 2021 for a figure close to $750 million. That's the largest amount ever paid for a musical catalog, and it comprises most of Springsteen's net worth, with the rest coming from his extensive career earnings.
I was younger, but I have been bit several times by a brown recluse spider.
Several times?
Yes, and they leave a nasty, necrotic sore, and so...
Number 4, Taylor Swift net worth, $1.63 billion. Remember that fairy tale rags to riches trope we mentioned earlier? Well, Taylor Swift is proof that it's not always fictional. Hailing from a small town in Pennsylvania, Swift moved to Tennessee as a teenager with dreams of becoming a country music star. It feels safe to say that she's well and truly achieved those dreams. As the world's biggest pop star, Swift's Eras Tour still selling out in minutes, wherever she goes, and she's generated almost $900 million from royalties and touring. Her music catalog is valued as the most expensive in the world. All of this made Swift the first musician to reach billionaire status solely from her music, as the singer's forays into business have been rare to this point.
Dating, overcorrecting in an effort to appease my critics. They're saying I'm dating too much in my 20s. Okay, I'll stop. I'll just be single for years. Now they're saying my album Red is filled with...
Number 3. Paul McCartney net worth, $1.93 billion. Paul McCartney doesn't need the money, but he's still touring at 82 years of age and adding to his fortune. McCartney also earns a mountain of money in royalties to go with his touring profits. Plus, he's been active in the business realm, securing a multitude of publishing rights to the works of other celebrated artists.
Have to, so you do.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I mean, you know, it was a bit disturbing when that period happened. It was because John had said something in an article, got misinterpreted, and he'd said at the time, trying to...
Number 2, Rihanna net worth, $2.08 billion. A beneficiary of a number of lucrative business ventures, Rihanna owes much of her wealth to her work as the face of cosmetics line Fenty Beauty. The company was created in partnership with LVMH and has been wildly successful, spawning an equally successful lingerie range under the name of Savage X Fenty. Both brands are now valued at over $1 billion, and Rihanna holds sizable stakes in both.
We have been denied opportunities since the beginning of time, and still we prevail. So I'm honored. Imagine what we could do together.
Number 1, Jay-Z net worth, $3.71 billion. At what point do we stop calling Jay-Z a rapper and start calling him a business mogul? The 54-year-old has had a stellar musical career, winning 24 Grammys and routinely topping the charts. But his earnings from his music are just the tip of his net worth's iceberg. Jay-Z launched Rockefeller Records when he released his first album in 1996, with the label steadily growing in value since. He went on to found Roc Nation Entertainment, the Rocawear fashion line, and alcohol brands Deuce Cognac and Ace of Spades. Jay-Z's investment portfolio is similarly impressive, with stakes in companies like Uber and SpaceX. Ultimately, no other artist comes close to Jay-Z's net worth, making him by far the world's richest musician.
You know, some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category.